Alright guys, welcome back to my channel once again. So in this video I'm going to show you how to use this perfect robot. This robot has 85 to 90% accuracy. Alright, that's 85 to 90% accuracy, and it has been tested and trusted and has been working perfectly well for many currency pairs. It also works for volatile markets like the gold. It works for gold. It works for other market like the US3, US30, US Tech, and many other markets. All right. So I'm going to show you how to load this robot. Just ignore all what you see on my page. Let me cancel all this. Let me cancel this. Okay. So first and foremost, what you want to do is to know the market you want to trade first. All right. In my case, I'm going to select USDJPY. I'm just selecting a random one. Before I close this, you saw that it was on GBP USD. So I can select either Euro USD or any market. Just scroll down. If you don't have all these markets here, you can right click on any of the market and click on show all. All right, you see all the markets there. So in my case, I can decide to open, let's say GBP. Okay, let's choose Euro USD. All right, so when I open Euro USD, I can enlarge this like this. Now, few points to take note of, before you move on. All right, any market you open, you have to know the exact time frame you want to use. All right, you have to know the exact time frame you want to use. Now, if you are using a currency pair like GBP, USD, two different fiat currencies that are paired together, you are going to open. Let me check. I'm checking my diary. You are going to make sure it is on the I'm coming. Yeah, you make sure it is on the 4 hours time frame. Yeah, make sure it's on 1 hour to 4 hours time frame, or between this 1 hour to 4 hours time frame. Yeah, if you're a scalper, what time by scalping is those that trade little, they take profit, they adjust their stop loss. If you're a scalper, you either choose 1 hour or 4 hours time frame. But if you're a day trader, you either use 4 hours or day one time frame. And if you're a swing trader, you use either day one or 1 week time frame. All right, so that's for currency pairs. But if you're using a high volatile market like the gold, silver, Nasdaq, S&P, and whatever, make sure your time frame is 4 hours. If you're a scalper, take note of this. You can be writing it down. So if you're a scalper, you use 4 hours time frame. This H4. That's for those that are using gold, silver, that are trading gold, silver, Nasdaq, and others. And if you're a day trader, you use 1 day time frame. And if you're a swing trader, you use 1 week time frame. All right, take note of those points. Now I'm on my Euro USD and I'm a scalper, so I'm going to restrict myself to either 1 hour or 4 hours time frame. If you are not sure which one to use, just let me know so that I'll put you through on that. All right, so the next thing you want to do is to import the bot. All right, you import the robot into this platform. I'm going to send the bot to you. If I'm not going to drop the bot in the description below. I'm going to drop my contact if you need it. So it's not free actually. So you are going to import the bot and the indicator, including the template. Now the first thing you're going to do is that you are going to scroll down on this your navigator. If you don't see navigator here, click on view and select navigator. Now in my case, I have navigator, so I'll scroll down to where I have scripts. Under scripts, you see period converter. All right, you see period converter. Double click on it. Now when you double click on it, it might be on this about. Just make sure you're on input. Under this input, you change this 3, double click on it and change it to 2, and you click OK. All right, so you're not going to see any changes. Sorry, I forgot to do something. Before you click on 2 or after you have clicked on 2. All right, under this common, you make sure you allow algo trading. you allow import of external expert. You can also allow DLL import and this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Your input should be what? 2. All right, you click OK. Yeah, you have done that. Okay. Now the next step is to import the bot. You import the bot, which is my BS Renko EA. You double click on it or you drag it to the page. Now when you want to import it, under about, there's nothing to change. Under common, you allow algo live trading. You also allow DLL import and you allow this. Then under input, yes, under this input, now there are some settings you need to take note of. If you are trading the currency pair, please take note of this point, write it down. If you are trading currency pairs like Euro USD, not gold or silver and all those volatile markets, we are trading currency pairs, this Renko box size, all right, this Renko box size, if you're a scalper, change it to 1 or 2. If you're a scalper, you change it to 1 or 2. If you're a day trader, you change it to 4 or 5. All right. And if you're a swing trader, you change it to 10 or 15. But if you are trading high volatile markets like gold and silver and all those other ones, if you're a scalper, you change it to 50. It should be 50. Please write it down. If you're a day trader, you change it to 100. And if you're a swing trader, you change it to 200. All right. So in my case, I'm trading Euro USD, which is this, and I'm a scalper, so I'll just leave it at 1, or I can put it at 2. Now the second thing I'm going to change is this show wicks. This wicks, I'm going to change it to false. Double click on it and click on it again. You see false. You change it to false. All right. Change it to false. Then let's check the pen. Okay. You just click OK. Now you can see that the bot has been loaded here. Right. Now coming. Now the next thing we're going to do is to click on file here. Now after clicking on file, you click on open offline. Now when you click on open offline, you search for that market you want to trade on. All right, which is Euro USD. You search for Euro USD, you scroll down to where you have Euro USD. Now under this Euro USD, you can see we have the different time frame. We have M2, we have M5, M15, H1, and so on. Other ones will not have M2, but because we use the time frame converter earlier, so that's why we have M2. So you click on that M2 and you click open. You can see it has opened the time frame in M2. As you can see, the market looks totally different from what we have been seeing before. Make sure you're on your candlesticks. Okay. Now this is your M2 time frame. All right. So the next thing we're going to do is we're going to allow auto trading. Click on allow auto trading. All right. So now the last thing we're going to do here is to import our indicators, which is part of what I'm going to be giving you guys. You can see them here: BS arrow signal, BS brook, BS buy signal, and so on and so forth. We import everything. Now if I put the arrow signal, I'll allow DLL import, allow modification of signal. All right, there's nothing to change again. Just click OK. That's one. Allow brook, DLL import, modification of signal. Buy and sell signal, allow this to. Candle direction, allow them. Daily dynamic, you allow them to. Yes, also allow this. We allow monster. You allow the Renko trend. I'll show you how to use this. You also allow the semaphore. Okay, ignore this. Now the last one is, which is optional, is the symbol chart. This one is just going to give you a kind of what do you call it, watermark at the back of it. Now you can see how the whole thing is. You can see how the whole thing is. You can zoom in if it's not clear. Now this is giving you a perfect entry on when to enter the market. All right, first and foremost, I want you to look at coming I want you to look at this. Okay, let me drag this market down. I want you to see something clearly. You can see what is happening between the bull and the bears. That is the people that are buying and selling. The bulls, which are the people that are buying, are 52%. They are pushing the market upwards, and the bears are pushing it downwards, 48%. Now, that's, by the way, you can also read all this if you have enough time. Now, what you want to do is to follow the signal that this bot is giving you. This is on the M2 chart, which most platforms will not show you. Is a secret. Now, all these indicators you are seeing here, they are giving you the perfect time to enter the market. Now, let's start from the one down, which is the Renko Street. The Renko Street is trend is giving you, if you see this blue is the up trend, the red is the down trend. There are times that the candle will be red and you are still going to be on uptrend. You can see. So this thing is actually showing you when to enter the market. Now, one good thing about this this market is that it does not repaint. That is, this signal of sell, it does not repaint. Buy, what I mean by repaint is that it does not clean, like maybe because of the thing changed, the whole market changed. No, it's not going to change. All right, so now you can see where this sell signal here, when it entered even after a lot of confirmation. There were confirmations here before, but it was not still sure until it got to this point. Now imagine you had sold here. When you saw this change of trend, change in trend signal, you sell off. Right, when the trend starts changing, you sell off. All right, when this blue trend appears, you sell off. Look at this other sell. All right, this sell, you can see there was a sell signal here. Imagine you sold here, although it came back to retest it, but the trend has not changed, so you can continue selling. Let's look at the past. Let's test it with the past directions. Okay, you see it gave us a buy signal here. It came back, retested it, came back, but you would have sold here because the trend changed down here. The trend changed down here, so you should have sold here when you bought. Where you bought here, you sell here. All right, so this actually requires you to what, to be active in the market. See how many points you would have made. So that's how the whole thing works. So make sure you get this robot if you don't have it, and I would see you in my next class. If you have any question, don't wait to ask me, and I will meet you in the next video. Bye for now.